My husband stayed with her. Once, I believed in fairy tales. I believed that when two people fell in love, they stayed together. That promises meant something. That love, if strong enough, could last forever. And I believed in him. His name was David. We met in college. He had a warm smile, the kind that made your heart skip a beat. Our first conversation was shy and sweet. He offered to help me carry my books. I said yes. That day turned into weeks, then months. Soon, we were inseparable. He made me laugh. He made me feel beautiful. We watched sunsets together, shared ice cream at midnight, and whispered dreams under the stars. He told me I was his everything. I believed him. After 5 years of dating, he proposed. I cried happy tears as I said yes. Our wedding was simple but magical. We danced like no one was watching. I felt like the luckiest woman alive. I thought, this is it, my forever. The first year of marriage felt like a dream. We traveled. We built a home filled with laughter and memories. He held me every night and told me he loved me. I felt safe. I felt loved. I thought we were unbreakable. But slowly the colors began to fade. He stopped laughing. He stopped looking at me the way he used to. He stayed out late, said he had work meetings. His phone was always in his hand, and he smiled at it more than he smiled at me. I tried to be understanding. I cooked his favorite meals, planned little surprises, wore the dress he once loved. But his eyes were elsewhere. His heart was no longer mine. One night, I saw him texting someone. He smiled. A soft, tender smile I hadn't seen in months. When he noticed me looking, he quickly turned off the screen. My stomach dropped. I wanted to ask, but I was too afraid of the answer. Days turned into weeks. My heart felt heavier with each passing day. Then, the truth hit me like a storm. A photo appeared online. David was holding hands with another woman at a beach resort. It was recent. They looked happy. Too happy. My hands trembled as I stared at the screen. My chest tightened. I confronted him. He lied. He said it was a business trip. She was just a coworker. Nothing more. But lies have a smell, and this one reeked. I searched deeper. Messages, hotel receipts, secret dinners, weekend getaways, romantic texts where he called her my queen. I found proof of everything. They had shared what was supposed to be ours, movies, trips, even hotel rooms. He didn't just cheat on me. He betrayed every moment we had. I was crushed. But the worst was yet to come. One night, he said he had a late meeting. I didn't cry. I didn't argue. I just followed. He drove to a hotel downtown. My heart beat so loud I could hear it in my ears. I waited, then walked in. The receptionist gave me a room number after I told her I was his wife. My hands shook as I opened the door. There they were, on the bed, laughing, kissing, tangled in each other's arms. Time stopped. David froze when he saw me. The woman screamed, grabbing the blanket. I stood still, I said nothing. My tears fell silently. I turned around and walked out, leaving behind every piece of my broken heart. The days after felt like drowning. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't eat. I cried until there were no tears left. I stared at the ceiling for hours, wondering what I did wrong. He called, he begged, he cried. He said he made a mistake, but I knew the truth. It wasn't a mistake, it was a choice. 1,000 little choices to lie, to cheat, to leave me in the dark. I filed for divorce. Signing the papers was like burying a dream. But I had to choose myself. I had to survive. And somehow I did. Time passed. The pain didn't disappear, but it softened. I took long walks. I watched the sunrise. I wrote letters I never sent. I rebuilt myself, piece by piece. And then I met Daniel. He was everything David wasn't. Gentle, honest, patient. He never rushed me. He listened. He smiled like he meant it. He never made promises he couldn't keep. He helped me heal. He reminded me that love doesn't have to hurt. With Daniel, I found peace. I laughed again. I danced again. I loved again. One sunny afternoon, we went for a walk in the park. I held his hand as the breeze kissed my face. Children were laughing. The world felt right. Then I saw him. A man sat alone on a bench near the trees. His clothes were dirty. His face was pale and tired. He held a cardboard sign. Please help. Hungry. I looked closer. It was David. He looked nothing like the man I once loved. He looked broken, lost, hollow. His eyes were empty. Our eyes met for a moment. He recognized me. His lips parted, maybe to say my name. But I didn't stop. I felt a tear rise, but it didn't fall. Just a flicker of the past. Just a whisper of what once was. And then I walked on. I held Daniel's hand tighter. I smiled through the silence. Because some stories don't need an ending. Some love deserves to stay buried, and some hearts, like mine, learn to bloom again.